You're watching Daytime Tea Time with Candice. It's time to pour this tea, stir this tea, and sip this tea. Let's get right into it. Alright everybody, welcome to Daytime Tea Time. If you're new to my channel, my name is Candice. If you haven't already, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you will always know when I upload. Okay, so let's jump into this tea. Okay, so there were so many of y'all hitting me up on Instagram wanting me to talk about yesterday's episode of Red Table Talk. If you missed it, it was a very interesting and awkward, and it just... We'll get to that. We'll get to that. The topic that was discussed was polyamory, which, if you don't know, is the practice of engaging in multiple sexual relationships with the consent of all people involved. In other words, being in a three-way relationship. And y'all, Willow Smith told her mother and her grandma that she wants to be in one. Sis said all she needs is a man and a woman and she gonna be good.
This is the thing. There is so many different kinds of people in this world. I really couldn't see myself in a quadruple. I mean, anything could happen, but personally, male and female, that's all I need.
Well, there it is.
Listen, I am not messing with Jada Smith today. She talking about, well then there it is. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Let me quit messing around. But anyway, y'all get the point. Jada Pinkett said, whoop, there it is.
Male and female, that's all I need.
Well, there it is.
Her daughter wants to be in a throuple. Now let me quit acting up, okay? Let me get back. Willow Smith was very vocal, basically saying she does not believe in monogamy. And I'm telling y'all, watching that episode, I was so uncomfortable. I was like, this 18-year-old girl is telling her mom and her grandma, I want to be in a three-way relationship. And I'm not talking about a threesome where you're just having sex with two people. She said a three-way relationship, meaning she want a boyfriend and a girlfriend. And all three are a couple, a throuple. I'm telling you, if my daughter talking about she want a throuple, ain't no throupling around here, okay? But we gonna get to my full opinion later. Check out exactly what Willow Smith had to say.
It's a three-way relationship called a throuple. Willow, you've been so interested in polyamory, and she's been reading and listening to podcasts.
I think this is the scariest thought that people just shy away from. It's the feeling of feeling like the person that you love is falling in love with somebody else.
Yes.
And that insecurity, insecurity and fear just eats us alive.
Yes.
But this is the thing, that insecurity and fear is something that we need to overcome and something that we need to evolve out of and change that and transmute that into something new and different that can actually be helpful and make us love more and more freely. And monogamy, I feel, this is just, I'm not personally, this is just for me, I feel actually inhibits you from learning those skills of evolving past those feelings of insecurity and
I'm gonna stop it right there for a second. Listen, the way that Willow Smith's grandma was looking at her grandma was looking at her like, what are you talking about? And even Jada Pinkett Smith, the free thinker, was like, but listen, it's the Red Table Talk, so everyone has different opinions and different thought processes, so they have to be respectful. But the look on their faces was like, what? And then as the show goes on, they indulge Willow Smith as if they understand her, but they don't. But keep watching and then I'm coming back with some more.
And monogamy, I feel, this is just, I'm not personally, this is just for me, I feel actually inhibits you from learning those skills of evolving past those feelings of insecurity and
well, I'll tell you,
jealousy.
Monogamy,
just jealousy. You know what I mean?
Monogamy, because there's different stages. You know what I'm saying? So monogamy gives you the same thing in a different way.
Yeah,
right?
but what I'm saying is that it's like that feeling of like, oh no, like you can't do this. That feeling of like, if you were to do this, the world would crumble on both sides.
Right.
And I feel like that's just not a healthy way. There's no freedom.
It's
all
too
fear-based.
constricting for you, is what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly. I have done a lot of reading and research, and what you find a lot of the time is that marriage and monogamy is steeped in this idea of ownership. And so I feel like those underlying historical oppressive natures that were the beginnings of monogamy and marriage wasn't about love. It was about monetary exchange.
Is that your distaste for monogamy? Is it you feel like it's oppressive to
the woman? I feel like it very well can be.
Right. Because monogamy can work. I mean, we've seen, yeah.
Marriage has been around for thousands of years.
Right. I think that people are just trying to figure out how to do it differently.
And divorce is an epidemic, and it's an emotional desert out here, and people are really trying to find meaning and true love and compassion.
And how to connect in the most authentic way.
Yeah, how to connect in the most authentic way. Yes.
I don't know about this polyamory, but
it's not even like the word polyamory.
it's still off-putting to me.
It's more about the meaning of like, you can create the kind of relationship that you want for your life and for yourself. It's about creating a community in which there's interconnected compassion and communication and love. And it's really about, for me, the evolution of human relations and emotion.
I mean, because some evolution can come through
other
monogamy,
things, 100%.
you know, so
but personally,
it just
for
depends.
me, just what I've observed in life, it just seems that way personally for me.
So, again, would you be in a polyamorous relationship?
I would not. I don't think that is for me. I'm not. I don't have to think about it. No.
Right.
No, daggone it, no.
What the hell?
No, it's not. Maybe if I were younger, but certainly not at this time in my life. Sexual relationships with other people, and that's fine too, and calling it something else. But I feel like just call it what it is.
Well, then you would just swing. Now, see, that's the thing. Swingers just swing. So
yeah, so just do that.
But there's not that.
Yeah,
People don't want to just swing. They want to have an intimate, they want a relationship, and that's the difference. But that's why you have so many swingers.
Some people don't want to have sex, and that's why they go into polyamorous relationships.
But is that something beyond, if I would like it, is that something that you would want to be interested in?
Of course. This is the thing. There is so many different kinds of people in this world, and so many things to learn, so many people to learn from. And I don't see the benefit in not learning those things, or in not putting myself in a position to learn as much as I possibly can from as many people as I possibly can.
Get ready, Gam. Get ready.
No, but to me, I just see that
But your perspective is the most important thing. Like, your intention.
Right.
Because some people don't have pure intentions, and those are the people that you just don't want in your life. If your intention is to create more love, more understanding, more community, more compassion in your life, then I'm all for it. But if your intention is to just have sex all the time, and it's with whoever you want, that just doesn't sit well with me. That's not aligned with my purpose.
Right.
So I really couldn't see myself in a quadruple. I mean, anything could happen, but personally, male and female, that's all I need.
Well, there it is.
One of
She
each.
says she wants one of each, Gam. How does that make you feel? Because I think my stomach just... Hey, listen, you know me, Willow. Whatever makes you happy.
And I think Willow is really young, and so...
I have so much to learn.
She has so much to experiment with.
Wow.
And I always tell her, never be afraid, because just know you have to live who you're not to know who you are. So don't be afraid to go into things that you might find out that's not really me.
Okay, so y'all know I like to joke around over here on Daytime Tea Time, but I'm gonna be serious and say I don't want to offend anybody. There's a lot of people who are into thruples and three-way relationships and things like that. So I don't want to disrespect anybody who lives that lifestyle and who agrees with that lifestyle. But the main part of this episode that really irked me as a mother is one small portion that a lot of people probably don't find significant, but I do. And it's when Willow Smith said, from what she's observed over her life, this is now her thought process.
But personally, for me, just what I've observed in life, it just seems that way personally for me.
Y'all, Willow Smith is 18 years old. So I'm just trying to figure out how much has she seen over her life to where she has this thought process. And I love Jada Pinkett Smith. I really do. I'm a huge fan, girl. If you're watching this, I'm not judging, but I'm judging. You sitting there acting surprised that your daughter thinks this way, but she said she observed this over her life and she only 18 years old. I'm trying to figure out where she observed it. There's been rumors that Will and Jada are swingers.
But that's why you have so many swingers.
Now they've denied that, but at the same time, every chance Jada gets, she pretty much confirms that she has desired or has done these types of things. She specifically said that her and Will have explored other alternatives or discussed other alternatives.
Even for people who are in in long relationships like myself, Will and I are constantly in conversations about alternatives. You know, because being married, listen, forever, forever.
So for Jada to have moments during the show where she's surprised that Willow thinks this way, come on Jada, you know she learned that at home, okay?
Jada and Gammy, have you ever been interested in being in a throuple? Hell yeah.
But anyway, I'm not judging, but I'm judging. By the way, y'all like my Nickelodeon shirt? Throwback. But anyway, Willow is an adult at this point, so if this is what she chooses, this is what she chooses. It ain't me and it's not my kids, but I'm just saying, couldn't be me. I don't know, my personal opinion is I ain't doing no throuple, no quadruple or nothing, okay? Me and my husband is for me and my husband. And that's just how I feel. There ain't no throupling around here. Listen, we all have different thought processes. I don't agree with it, but regardless, the episode was awkward, but still very good. They had people come on who are actually in a throuple and they explained the lifestyle. So make sure you go watch it on Facebook Watch Red Table Talk. But I'm done with this. I want to know what y'all think. What do you guys think about Willow Smith wanting to be in a throuple? Let me know what you think. If you haven't already, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and I'm gonna catch you in the next one, all right? Bye.